Okay, here's that alpaca farm story, told with all the proper levels of bewilderment and a touch of youthful incredulity. So, when I was 16, I got this job on an alpaca farm in Ostrander, Ohio. Yeah, I know, random, right? The farm was run by this fiery red-haired woman and her family, and they had like 40 to 60 alpacas. The property was divided into sections with these huge, 8-foot-high wire fences, keeping the boys away from the girls, the young ones separate. You know the deal. My job was basically everything. Refilling food and water, cleaning out the shelters, shoveling alpaca poop into the back of a Gator utility vehicle, which I'd then drive out to this trench in the field. It was hard work, no lie. But honestly, it was one of the most fun jobs I've ever had. The younger males, especially, were hilarious. They made sure I was never bored, that's for sure. They had this crazy habit of ganging up on me while I was cleaning their area. I'm talking stealing my hat, spitting on me. Alpaca spit is nasty, by the way, or just surrounding me like they were trying to intimidate me. But they were just being playful, and I couldn't help but laugh. Goofy alpacas, man. Some days, the work was extra special. I got to help shave them for their fleece, which was cool because they'd send it off to be turned into socks and hats. And one day, I was even there for the birth of a baby alpaca. The owner actually let me name her. I chose Luna. And if you've never seen a newborn alpaca, they are ridiculously cute. Like heart-meltingly adorable. But the weirdest thing that ever happened to me on that farm still blows my mind to this day. So, one weekend, the owner and her family went out of town and trusted me to take care of the whole farm. Me, everything was going smoothly on my first day alone. Feeding, watering, cleaning, the usual stuff, until I walked out of the main barn and saw one of the young males, Rocky, standing in the middle of the road, outside of his fenced area. Now let me remind you, these fences were 8 feet high and completely enclosed. There was no way he should have been out. None. I started walking towards him, trying to figure out how he escaped. I thought I'd try and coax him back or something. But before I could even get close, I realized I'd never catch him on foot. They're surprisingly fast, those alpacas. So, I ran back into the barn, hopped in the Gator, and quickly drove around the corner to try to head him off. I floored it, trying to get ahead of him. And that's when my brain completely short-circuited. By the time I rounded the corner, Rocky was back inside the fenced area, on the other side of the same 8-foot-high wire fence. There was no open gate, no broken section, nothing. Just Rocky chilling with his buddies like nothing happened. I swear, I spent the next 10 to 15 minutes checking every single inch of that fence. It was sealed tight. There was absolutely no way he could have gotten in or out. I even started doing some research on alpacas after that, particularly their origins in Peru, and found a little bit about their supposed mystical nature. I don't know, maybe it's just some weird folklore. But I still have no explanation for what I saw that day. To this day, I know what I saw. And I have no idea how Rocky pulled off the greatest escape and return of all time. Seriously, any ideas? Was it a glitch in the Matrix? Some kind of alpaca magic? I'm all ears because I am still so confused.